Hello again. Right, I'm on my way for a single night of camping. I'm going to try out some new camping gear. I'm going over the Horseshoe Pass now, which is a very steep pass, so it should be fun on this. Got a little bit of weight on the back, but look, I've got a new comfy seat. Well, seat cover, we should say, whatever you want to call it. It's seat pad, but it's great. It's helping out a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to a place called Kaidai's Wilderness. It's where I went to the Kaidai's 50s museum about 2 years ago now, I think. So yeah, I'm going to see what it's like, and really I just want to go get away for the night, chill out, have a couple of beers and test out my new camping equipment. Bought a few new things because the other stuff I had was too bulky, so I bought a smaller tent, a smaller bed and a smaller sleeping bag. Right, let's crack on. So it's been a while since I've been camping. Looking forward to having a nice little night on my own, just chilling out and just going for the ride, enjoying this lovely evening. See what the campsite's like. It's supposed to be in a bit of a woodland with a river running around it at the bottom. This should be pretty nice. Right, now the bike started to struggle. Oh, come on. Second gear. But yeah, it's going to go down to about 8 degrees tonight, I think. So it's a good sort of temperature to test out my new sleeping bag and see how it copes. If I get a little bit chilly at sort of 8 degrees, then I'll know that it's no good if I go in October or November or something like that. Second gear again. Come on. Yeah, it seems like there's a big jump between second and third. I was thinking about getting a Lifan 125 engine to put in it, because on this you can either sort of keep it now to just under 30 in second gear, but it's revving really high, and then I'll put it down to third, well sorry, up to third, ready, and then the speed starts going down again. So yeah, it's one of them, it is what it is. I'm still enjoying the ride. What a beast. This is the top of the Horseshoe Pass, pretty much. There's a cafe there, the Ponderosa, if you're familiar with it, if you're from the area. And a lot of bikers go there, especially on the weekend, just to have a cup of tea, meet up, and there's loads of bikes filling the car park some days. It's not bad in there really. They do good cakes. Not cheap, but they're good. Really got to be careful of the sheep around here. They just bolt out sometimes if they don't like the sound of your bike or your car. Right, so I'm about half an hour away now. Altogether, my trip's about an hour or so. Not too far. I've worked today, it's a Friday, and I just got home, packed all my stuff, decided to go. The missus said yeah, fine, and I said I'll see you in the morning. So I'll see you when we get to Kaidai's Wilderness. Where do I go? Up here? Oh yeah. Here we are. Nearly missed it. Just park up. Right, I'm all set up. I've got my new little Kuka set here from Amazon. A little mini, pretty cheap one. I'm not sure if I took, yeah, I took a little cup out of it so I could fit some gas in it. So you got your gas, this has got your little actual cooker thing that goes on there. Spoon, fork, sponge, and then you get like 2 pans. Handles just pull out. It's like that. Happy days. So here's the tent. Nightcap, 1-person tent. Pretty easy to set up. Took me a little bit longer because I had to put the guide ropes on because it was the first time using it. But I reckon it'll take about 2 minutes to put it up next time. So yeah, let's have a look. So you got the fly sheet here. Fly sheet? What do you call it? Fly netting, whatever. And there's enough room to fit like your helmet and stuff in here, which is pretty good. That's why I didn't want a coffin tent, because it's just big enough for a person, isn't it? Here's my sleeping bag, really lightweight, wrapped up really tiny. And then there's the bed. I got one of these ones. Gonna try it. Never had one like that before. That was pretty easy. Took about 10 lungfuls, and it was done. One of the battery chargers. That one charges itself off solar as well, which is handy. And there you go. That's it really. There's a little pocket over there. That's it. There's a lot of flies around here, so I'm gonna keep this shut. Oh, and there's my chair. Another thing that, you know, packs down really light. Obviously there are more bigger and comfier chairs, but it packs down so small it's perfect. Right, I hope you can see me all right. So this is the top of the cooker, same as most of the other ones, just screws like that. These bits just come out, fold out like that. That sort of locks, and then don't want to take my eyebrows off. Turn this, you can hear the gas coming, and then there's your spark. There you go. Yeah. And once that's done, we can have a pot noodle. Happy days. I'd say that's took around 2 minutes to boil. That's done the job just fine. I try not to eat rubbish like this anymore, but it's a bit of a camping treat because I do like the taste. Oh, a big piece of grass, lovely, magical food. Right, I've had some logs and a fire pit delivered. But I haven't got any kindling, so I'm going to have to look for some sticks, I think. But it's a good chance to have a little look around. So this is just by my camp here. And then here's the river, or the stream, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, it's a nice peaceful area. So I go exploring down here, do I dare? What do you think? Would you trust this bridge? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Hey. Lovely stuff. Right, I'm going to switch the camera off so that I've got 2 hands and I'm going to get the fire going. Right, there we go. What do you think our chances are? I'm thinking I can get the flame in this little gap here, try and get it going. So I haven't got any paper or any firelighters. Hoping I can get it going. Paid for the logs now. After a bit of persistence and a lot more gas, the fire was going. Next time I think I'll bring some firelighters instead. Right, it's morning. Not a bad little sleep in there. I've got the old water going here, ready for a mini cup of tea. Look at the size of the cup you get. Look. But, you know, it's wet and warm. Tent was really good, spot on. But obviously there's no rain, there was no strong winds or anything, so, but it's fine. It's a good size, very good size, packs down really small. Sleeping bag, this one, it's like down and feather, that's pretty good. Bed, yeah, all right, not great though. Good to be back out, having a bit of a camp, testing things out, you know. Glad I had the fire pit last night because there was no phone signal, so I literally just sat here stocking up the fire, listening to some music I had downloaded on my phone. I had a couple of cans and I was in bed by just gone 10 o'clock. Right, brew number 2, starting to feel a bit more awake now. I've been thinking a bit about a second bike. I don't want to get rid of that, but I don't want to rush into buying another bike and it not be right this time. I want to get one and keep it for at least a few years like I did with the Himalayan. I'm not sure if I'm too bothered about having something with more power than the Himalayan, but at the same time I don't want to get something and regret that it hasn't got the power that I want, you see. Because I've got the C90 obviously, so I can do all my little razzing around on that if I just feel like riding a little sort of slower bike that I can just get out easily, nice little lightweight thing. I've got that. I'm thinking maybe an Interceptor. I'm also looking at that Gorilla 450, so maybe I should have a test ride on one of those, see how that is. I really like the look of the classic 350, but I keep thinking, am I going to get it, take it on a long journey and think, oh, I wish I just had a few more horsepower. But I really like them. I really like the way they look, and I really like the way they sound as well. They sound a bit like what the Himalayan sounded like, the nice chuggy engine. But you know, like I say, for simple thrills, single cylinder, classic feel, I've got this. I'd like your thoughts really as well, the people of YouTube, because the suggestions and the comments, I do listen to them. I do read as many as I can. But yeah, I love to hear what you lot think, and I do watch reviews on YouTube and things like this. I quite like the look of that Gold Star, but there's been there's been a lot of reliability issues and things with that, so I think I'm going to stay away from that, to be honest. But yeah, I got to admit, at the top of my list right now is the Interceptor 650, because I do like a classic look of bike, and I'm a short ass as well, by the way, in case you didn't know. Well, I'm not really short, but I'm like, what, my inside leg's about 29 and a half, 30, something like that. So I don't really like big, tall, heavy bikes. So yeah, so that limits my choice just a little bit. Okay, we're all packed up and ready to go. Just got to drop off the rubbish before I leave, and then off home. Just got to get through the wet grass now without falling off. If you're interested in any of the camping gear I used on this video, or the gel seat pad that I used, then have a look in the video description where I've put the product links. I would highly recommend the gel seat pad. It made a big difference in comfort level for not that much money. I was also really pleased with how good the sleeping bag was for something that packed down so small. So if you're looking for a sleeping bag to take on the bike with you, I think it's definitely worth considering. Well, don't forget to subscribe for more content, and thanks for watching. Cheers, ta-ra.